Chuck Norris recently challenged me to a jiu-jitsu match. I know what you're thinking, isn't he in his 80s? Well, let's remember, this is Chuck Norris we're talking about. If he wants to disguise himself as a younger version of himself and register under a different name, who's gonna stop him?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Not even me.
It started with a fight for sleeve grips, but then Chuck remembered that he can take whatever he wants anytime he wants it. I was just thankful that he didn't reach right inside my rib cage. We locked together for a while on our feet. The fact that I had survived the first 10 seconds shocked me. I've seen enough Walker, Texas Ranger episodes and heard enough jokes to know that I was dealing with a pure legend. Clearly, Chuck was taking it easy on me. With that in mind, I thought I would try to stay heavy on him, wrap up his head, and pull backwards to bring him to the ground. From here, I tried to keep him in turtle, secure a backpack, and start fishing my left leg in for a potential crucifix position. That's where Chuck decided to draw the line. He never let me get strong grips anywhere near his neck and kept his base so I couldn't stretch him out or tip him over. Somehow, inch by inch, I slipped from top turtle, almost crucifix, to bottom three-quarter mount. I found a way to push his right leg further into my guard and set up a lockdown. If I could get my head clear, I wanted to get under him to initiate an electric chair. I should have known that being in a crucifix or caught in an electric chair would not be an issue for someone like Chuck Norris. In fact, it was all a trap. He had locked a strong baseball choke grip on my collar, and he was waiting for me to come to the top so that he could draw his elbows together, pull my head into the pocket, and take me to Snoozeville. Thanks to my vicious regular training partners, I was well aware of the threat. I stayed down on my hip and tried to maintain control while keeping some separation. If you've ever had someone spin under you with a baseball choke applied, you know how vital that separation is. Even though Chuck can easily crush cast iron pans with his bare hands, I opted to wait for him to squeeze out his grips on my collar. Eventually, he let go of the grips. I still had my right leg in his guard, but I managed to do a quick step out and go straight to knee on belly. Feeling like I was making some progress, I got a bit overconfident and stepped over for a far side armbar. Chuck kept his arms tight and rolled to the top where he could stack down on me and encourage me to abandon what was left of the armbar. Once again, I was on the bottom and Chuck was already making moves to pass my guard. I stopped him at half guard briefly while I reached up and over for a Kimura grip on his left arm. I led him over my right leg into side control where I timed one of my favorite moves. I used the Kimura to spin behind him and then I trapped his neck in a scissors choke. Chuck Norris wouldn't normally tap to something like that, but I guess I had earned some of his respect, so he graciously gave me the win. Please consider giving this video a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment. Thanks for watching.
I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this.